This is the Transformers Generations Platinum Edition Combiner Wars Liokaiser or Liokaiser, as the Japanese cartoon says it. Liokaiser or Liokaiser. And I picked up this set at our Toys, and it comes in a nice Platinum Edition set. Everybody's included, all 6 robots plus the accessories all included in one set. It comes with a nice instruction sheet, very simple. The shading isn't that bad, so it's a lot easier to read compared to the very dark gray instruction sheets of most Titans Return and Combiner Wars figures. He comes with a collector card. I was going to say trading card. I still think they're trading cards, not collector cards, whatever. They all come nicely packed in this nice little envelope so they don't get frayed when they get slid into the box. Here is a nice poster, which is exactly the same box art that they put. Yeah, and they put this one. I don't see it there. Oh, it must be covered. Anyway, so, you know, this is obviously a Hasbro ploy of just milking their molds and getting money for their molds. They're obviously this set is obviously a repaint of several figures released in the Combiner Wars series of figures. But at the same time, I like what they're doing. I like what Hasbro is doing. Hasbro's trying to pay homage, trying to please fans who were fans of the old Generations 1 show. And if you didn't know, Liokaiser or Liokaiser or Liokaiser was part of that Generation 1 show, the Victory season, or Victory series of episodes for Generation 1, which was, I think, a Japanese cartoon. You can watch some on YouTube if you want some snippets of it. But Liokaiser is supposedly made up of 6 Decepticons, the baddest of the baddest Decepticons. They were called the breastforce. I know. It's crazy. Breastforce because their breast armor turned into animals, and that was the whole gimmick behind that. And there were supposed to be 6 of them, and they were under the command of another Breastforce leader, Deathsaurus. But for this set, we've got Desaurus, which is supposed to be, well, an homage to Deathsaurus, but the leader was supposed to be Leozak, or something like that, Leozak. And then they got Guy-Hawk. Guy-Hawk's the same, he's a jet. Leozak was supposed, Lezarak was supposed to be the leader. He's supposed to be a jet, like a Tomcat. Guy-Hawk. Fellbat, I think he was Hellbat. Copyright, I suppose. Iron Bison. This guy was supposed to be an anti-aircraft tank or something, had 2 cannons. He was supposed to be Kill Bison, but now they call him Iron Bison. Maybe Iron Bison sounds like, and then Drillhorn. Drillhorn's correct. And another guy called Jaruga, or Jalguar, or something like that. He was supposed to be like that dune buggy that had rockets on him, but they don't have it. So Jalguar or Jaruga is not here. And they have, well, he was supposed to have, just like on the box is so misleading. I mean, if you look at the, let me put this down. If you look at the poster, the weapons are actually very accurate to the Generation 1. He had that big double-barreled gun, but instead of giving him a big-ass gun, they decided to give him 4 small double-barreled guns, which are just obviously repaints of previously released weapons from the Combiner Wars. You got 2 gray guns and the 2 black guns. Okay, he's got the I put the 2 swords that came with Skylinks, or Leozarak, or what's he called now? Desarus. So I just put that and tried to make it into a staff. And This guy, this Minicon, is supposed to be the Ion. What's his name? The Ion Ion Staff, Ion Scythe. Yeah, that's what it said. Ion Scythe, and the Ion Scythe. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. The Ion Scythe is supposed to be a very long Nunchaku, like much like what Snake Eyes used, I think, but just a longer one that was made of 3 parts. It was like a staff, and he could spin the end like a Nunchaku, like what he's doing right here. And that's how it is, really. And then the end, it launched this ring that had spikes, and it smashed into Star Sabers, and it was a very epic battle with Star Saber. That was the first time he combined. He fought Star Saber, but he got defeated because God Ginrai came on board and whatever. Anyway, but he had that weapon. He does not have that weapon, which is so misleading. I was a little bit disappointed with that. The Iron Scythe, I think that's their way of giving us a Iron Scythe weapon. Is this is supposedly it, and you would spin it like this, which is just crap. This is one of those Arms Micron Minicon. They've added the stickers already. Tempos, I think, or stickers. They look like tempos, but this is their substitute for that Ion Scythe, which just really sucks. I'm not buying it. But anyway, the homage is right there, and it actually works for me. I mean, the colors are okay. This should have been, the head should have been in these colors to be more accurate, but I'm okay with black. They've gotten the colors of the other members okay. What's his name? Felbat, I thought was a little bit more purple. Or Felbat was about bluish. This guy, Drillhorn, was a little bit more purple, I think. But nevertheless, the colors are there. The homage is there, and I do appreciate what Hasbro has done with this particular set. Now, this is obviously the combined mode, and he uses two Brawl repaints for Drillhorn and Iron Bison, and obviously Felbat and Guy Hawk are repaints of the aerial bots, a couple of the aerial bots, Air Raid and Skydive, and that's fine. I understand. And this one should have been two pieces. Should have been Jarugar and Leozarak. He is just the Skylinks repaint with the redecoed head. This is obviously a brand new head, which they put, but the body is basically the same. It's basically Skylink, so it's not much to discuss. It's obviously a repaint, but the colors that they put on this guy, I think works very, very nicely. So let me just stand him up, make one final comparison before we end this video. Get him out of this pose. See if I can do that. Is there mold degradation? A lot. There's a lot of mold degradation. There's a lot of loose joints and whatnot, and a little bit disappointing. I was expecting not a lot of degradation from that. So here is Sky Rain. Didn't like this guy too much, but as you can see, it's the use of the Skylinks mold is right there. It's basically the same one. Not a lot to discuss with it. The weapons are the same, but the head sculpt is much different. They used the same top part of the lion head, but they changed it to look like more like Voltron instead of more like I don't know, a beast hunter or a Beast Wars Decepticon, whatever, Maximal. So yeah, it's a great set. I mean, it's a great use of the mold, but it's not perfect. I was a little bit disappointed with this one, but for some reason, this one kind of works for me. I can't explain why. I wasn't a big fan of the Victory the Victory series of Generation 1, but this one kind of works. Maybe I do like these molds as Decepticons. As you can see, this was used as for the Computron set for nose cone, but it does work, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So this guy might have gotten like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 for me. This guy, because of some certain bias, maybe an 8.5 or 9 at best. I wish they would have given it a proper iron scythe, but as it is, the colors that came with it, the whole homage thing that they were going with, this whole victory throwback, that where the breastforce transformer, where this like Liokaiser came from, I think it's working for me. So, I'd suggest you get it on retail. Don't pay scalper prices for it. It is a redecoed Combiner Wars set, and that's basically it. It's just paying homage to the breastforce, Liokaiser Gestalt, and I think Hasbro sort of pulled it off. So, hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Transformers Generation Platinum Edition set of the Combiner Wars Liokaiser. Thanks for watching.